Hi, we are from Group 7. I am Nabila Najwa binti Ishak. My metric number is 211509.
Hello, my name is Shahrel Izman and my metric number is 212088.
Hi, my name is Haiman Razif bin Affandi and my metric number is 210474.
So now we are going to present about factors that lead to poverty. We are the best person to present this topic because we are concerned about poverty issue. Next slide. Our objective in choosing this topic is to raise awareness of the global poverty crisis. The issue of global poverty has been around for a long time and it gets more serious every day. Today, individuals are not only suffering from global poverty, but also from the contributory factors that lead to poverty. Approaching the issue with numbers, it can be seen that approximately half of the people in the world today are surviving on nothing more than $2.5 per day. By looking deeper, it can also be seen that more than 1.3 billion people live in extreme poverty, which corresponds to nothing more than $1.25 per day. In order to take action on the issue of global poverty, one must analyze the issue from all aspects because the existence of poverty has its very own contributory factors. Understanding the factors that lead to poverty may enable the prevention of the issue before its existence in the future. There are 4 factors that lead to poverty, which are climate change, low level of education, poor financial planning, and economic crisis. I will explain the first factor, which is climate change. Next slide, please. Next slide. Climate change creates hunger, whether through too little or too much water, and its effect contribute to the cycle of poverty in several other ways, including disproportionately affecting women, creating refugees, and even influencing conflict. One World Bank estimates that climate change has the power to push more than 100 million people into poverty over the next decade. Many of the world's poorest population rely on farming or hunting and gathering to eat and earn a living. For example, Malawi is 80% agrarian. They often have only just enough food and asset to last through the next season and not enough reserve to fall back on in the event of a poor harvest. So when climate change or natural disaster, including the widespread drought caused by El Nino, leave millions of people without food, it pushes them further into poverty and can make recovery even more difficult. So that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter, Shahrel.
Thank you, Nabila. Okay, I will continue. Okay, my opinion is of the factor poverty is low education level. That is because education is very important to our life. Education can improve our life to be better. Like I said before, without education, it's hard to get a nice job and good quality of life. Education shows us about your intelligence, hardworking, and performance in your life. So, some companies from the government and non-government to take the individual to join under the companies that must to have the highest education level. For example, diploma, degree, and master. Now we see a big picture in our world. Many people don't get a good job and what they want in their life because of low education level, and many people are homeless because of the low education and don't have any education. For example, Africa will have the highest unemployed by countries by 2022 in is 29.2%. I okay, that is from me. I pass to next presenter, Haiman.
which is poor financial planning. Financial knowledge is compulsory to plan for future actions. We have to plan carefully where our budgets go, so when the times come, such an emergency situation, we could use the money to survive the inconvenience. Emergency situation could come up in any shape, at any time, and commonly come up out of the blue. For example, natural disasters, accidents on the road, or inflation, which our country is having right now, where all the price for groceries is calling up and making a burden to the citizen. In every household, there has to be some organized system where the money should be saved and used. Some can go to the bills, some can go to the groceries, taxes, debt, and also saving for the future. With this, everything will be planned, not just everything will be planned, not just goes out of your wallet without knowing what's for and what's coming next. You also need some discipline in managing your finances. Buy only what is needed and not what is desired when you have some financial problems, of course. Some people just blew off their salary for things that are not important and more to branding and luxury instead of quality and necessity. For example, once in a while you can get a fancy coffee from Starbucks, but do not need to buy it every day if you know it will sprout a problem in your financial status. Therefore, some common sense has to be built in order to have a stable financial situation, and poverty can be avoided.
Okay, I will continue. Other than that, the economic crisis is one of factor of the poverty in this world. This is because the economy is very important to control finance and behavior. As a human being, they must control their economy to be stable. The economic crisis represents a situation in which the economy is of a country passed through a sudden decrease of its force, usually brought about the finance crisis. The economic crisis may have the shape of the stagflation, of the recession, or of an economic depression. Today, we see, because of the pandemic COVID-19, the world economy is down and many people are jobless because of crises like economic restriction. For for 2021, the global unemployment rate is still estimate to be between 6.3 until 6.5%. The unemployment rate includes workers who currently do not work. I pass to next presenter, Haiman. Thank you.
We have reached to the end of the presentation. So to wrap it up, we could say the process of any country or community falling into poverty is not immediate. There are numerous factors that lead to poverty, which is that we have discussed before, which is climate change, low level of education, poor financial planning, and also economic crisis. And those factors can be used as indicators of what is yet to come in developing countries. It is important to approach the issue of global poverty from several angles to eliminate it sustainably and start working to erase the factors that lead to it. Only then can the issue of global poverty be solved. Therefore, people have to start thinking about the future and organize their finances to help them improve the quality of life and future generations too. Some steps have to be taken by each of the individuals involved to ensure the best outcome possible that will lead to a happy life and fair for everybody, which is in this case our 4 main points discussed. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.